Uh, Good morning, everyone. I'm back recording, and it is raining. It's not good. I was gonna check the weather this morning. It doesn't look like I have to check it. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing today. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be doing much today at all. Which I'm about to go outside and double check that motor, make sure it's covered up. It doesn't look like we're going to be moving scrap today. I'm not doing that in the rain. We're gonna have to hibernate. Today's gonna be hibernation mode. I don't really have a choice. I'm not trying to sit here and be soaked, one, when there's no need to be, nor do I want to bother the neighbor when it's raining. My neighbor ain't gonna even want to open and answer the door, you know? People are in a bad mood when it's like this. You know, I'm not about to ask the neighbor to use this truck to take that back, even if I'm giving him money. That's dead. So, I do actually have Bill's number. I got his number, so I'm gonna call him at 9:30, like 9:30, right before 10, and tell him abort mission. So, I thought I had another tarp to put over that motor, or plastic. That's what I came in here for. I don't know if I have any garbage bags. It looks like it's gonna rain pretty hard. And I need to cover this motor better if it's gonna rain like this. I gotta get this. So kind of sucks. I was really looking forward to it, but at the same time, it's fine because I gotta get a lot done on the computer. You know, I got cat food for today. I got cereal and milk and shit. You know, for now. I got cookies. I'm good for now. Maybe somebody will call me for something today. You know, that I have posted on the internet. Though, you know, then I can go get groceries. That's basically what I've been hoping for ever since I seen the rain. And I don't have any garbage bags. Fuck. That tarp's gonna have to do it. All I have are these little fucking bags right here. I used my last fucking garbage bag. I haven't had a chance to leave. I gotta walk everywhere. That's why I want this fucking truck running, man. Listen, I went 6 months. I wanted to see how long I could make it running a business without a vehicle. It lasted 6 months. It's very hard to do. And then the people I was gonna go in business with, they were in it just for the money. So I aborted. Decided, you know what? We're doing YouTube. We're doing everything. I'm doing everything on my own. Listen, if you want to go somewhere and you want to do it. You can't have no co-defendants, man. I'm telling you. If you want to do it, you got to do it by yourself, man. And you can't do everything by yourself. So you need a queen. That's why God has a woman for you. You hear me? If you're a man, God has a woman for you. And if you're a woman, God has a man for you. And I'm talking about a man or a woman, which is a king or a queen. The only way to be that is if you believe in Jesus. She wants attention. I'm gonna take these thicker bags and I'm gonna remove this tarp a little bit. I'm just gonna cover the stuff I'm worried about, you know? That's the only thing I can really do. It'll ease my conscience. It'll ease my mind a little bit. And I'm gonna re-tarp this because I kind of just, rigged it yesterday, I didn't really secure it good because I was planning on working on it today. I knew it was gonna rain, shower in the afternoon. That's what the weather said, the Weather Channel. My app said it was gonna be showers today, but in the afternoon, not this morning. So I was hoping to get this done in the morning. That's why I told Bill to be here by 10, but the weather app was wrong. And this is the stuff that I gotta take into consideration when, I'm on the boat. So I already covered this with a Red Bull can. I can't afford any water getting in this. It's already been sitting out here for half a year. It started up once about 2 months ago before I put it on here. The last 2 months it's been getting stripped. I've been living off of it. well, even before then, but as far as the body goes, the last 6 months I've been living off this truck. I've made about $6,000 off this truck. Because it's a truck. If you wanna sell stuff, truck parts sell faster than car parts. If you need to make money fast and you're in the car game business, buy truck parts, man. They go faster. People need them. People are relying on these trucks. You know what I mean? This truck was making my uncle $100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? He was living out of this truck. He was in this truck every day. When you're making $100,000 a year, you know, you're gonna spend a lot of money on maintenance, on repairs. You know, you're gonna buy the best stuff. That's why I bought this truck from him, because I knew that, you know, the type of man he was. I knew the type of, you know, how he took care of things. I knew what I was getting. This is why I bought this motor from him. The motor has 100,000. You know, I mentioned before, these motors, these GM motors, these LS motors at 100,000, you know, they're just getting broken in, you know. They're really good motors. They're stout motors. They really are. I'm happy with this. The intake's covered, all that stuff. I got a bolt in the PC, the breathing tube, the breathe hole for the valve cover on this side. I have a bolt covering that, so I ain't got to worry about that. The back of the transmission, I'm not worried about. You know, water ain't gonna go up in there. It's got a bag over it. Now it's got tarp as well. Even though it's a shitty tarp. But it will hold. And important, nothing gets in this. This is my ticket down south. I gotta make sure this is, you know, I bought it too because I was planning on heading south anyways. I'm just getting my boat, you know. I was planning on opening a business up here with somebody, a car business, and then, you know, migrating it down there. I wasn't really planning on chasing weather, in a sense. I always wanted to. I always wanted to be a weatherman. God said, nope, we're doing your dream. We're gonna chase weather. We're gonna chase typhoons. That's what I've been studying to go to school for. That's what I wanted to go back to school for, was to study weather and weather forecasting and like animals, you know, that type of stuff. Global warming effects. Like I said, I always wanted to be a newsman, a weatherman growing up, and I'm gonna be my own weatherman now, you know, in a sense. And I'm gonna take all this data, all that data that I record is valuable. I'm going to sell it. I'll sell it back to the universities and that type of stuff. People, you know, I'll even be able to keep it myself. You know, and the people, I've had problems with my programs asking people for help because they're not finished. And people, computer people that are supposed to be these people, they represented themselves as you know, real, you know, ethical people, and they tried taking advantage of me, and stealing my software, that I have created, and I'm happy, because if I wouldn't have had my background, I wouldn't have realized what they were doing, and they would have got me. That's what's crazy. That's insane. Oh, it would help if I close my garage and turn off my lights. Save power, right? Money. Alright, power off. Garage shut. It's getting cold too. That's one thing I really worry about on the boat. That's my biggest fear on the boat, is not drowning. Literally, it's not drowning. It's freezing to death. It's getting a shower like this. And once you get a shower like that, man, you don't have no way to warm yourself up fast, you're dead. Hypothermia kicks in, you're done. I've been training those situations. They're not fun. Your body shuts down very rapidly. It's not safe. It's not good. And that's the last thing I want happening to to my family, to, you know what I mean? The people that I love on the boat, on this vessel, this, you know, that's not cool. That'd be scary stuff. But we're gonna be inside today, it looks like. Hold on, I gotta find something to wipe the phone down and shit. So, I don't know, I always get bored sitting on the toilet, not literally using the bathroom. That reaction video, I didn't really want to do a reaction video. It felt weird doing it, honestly. But everybody else does, I'm like, fuck it. But that one made my day. That reaction video, that shit made my day. I'm never gonna forget that one for sure. But some guy commented like, this dude really took a reaction video right before getting in the shower like I was naked or something. Shut the fuck up, man. I'll bitch slap you. Shut up. People are always so quick to judge and assume. Right there, he's assuming. Because the only reason why somebody would say that comment right there is if that person believed I was recording the video naked right before getting in the shower. Well, guess what? I wasn't naked. And so what if I was? Who gives a fuck? It's fucking Listen, man, everybody has many sides to them. Everybody has 20 different personalities, and they show each personality depending on who's around. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as they're speaking the fucking truth. If they're lying and speaking fucking nothing but fucking Lucky Charms out their ass, then it's a problem. But everyone does it. Stupid. I need to put on a shirt that's, I just slipped on this hoodie and I knew it was going to be cooler. I seen it, like I could feel it. I cut my thermals on. I just threw on pants. But now we're going to be inside all day, so. And I was going to do laundry today, but the only way I'm doing laundry today would be a great day to do laundry. It's a rainy ass day, It just would suck having to go up there. I'd have to go get garbage bags, and then I'd have to bag up all my laundry and walk up there with 2 big ass garbage bags, or have Bill bring me up there. Which I might do if I make some money today off of Facebook. Which it's possible. I've been getting a lot of clicks and messages for stuff, just nobody's popped on the stuff yet, But I did just lower all the prices of everything significantly. Like, I cut everything in half price. I want it gone. I can't take all this stuff, man. I have no use for it. I want somebody else to enjoy the stuff, So, I'm taking these pants off. And I'm going to keep my thermals on because it's cooler out. I don't want to be cold and just throw some shorts. That's what I like to do. And it's like this. I got to start getting used to the heat. I gotta start drinking a lot of water before I get down south in the heat. That's a good thing to do when you're training. If you move around the world, if you know you're gonna be jumping from a cold climate to a hot climate rapidly, like on a plane, you wanna start getting in the water before you get there. You wanna thin out your blood in the desert in the hot climate. You have to, especially if you take medications and all that type of stuff. People can get really fucked up out in the south. I've seen it. People like on meth and stuff, in the heat, when they don't have the type of diet, like people that are on meth out in the south, they get fucked up more rapidly and lose their teeth and all that more rapidly than they do in the north. Simply because of the heat. Dehydration, that's what it is. I've seen it. I've seen people go in 5 years. I've had friends start doing drugs, all right, in 2 years gone. Never done a drug before, never done heroin before in their life. I've seen people wipe out in 2 years gone. Less than that. And I've been doing this shit listen, man, I've been dipping and dabbling I'm 33, 34 in a couple months, I've been dipping and dabbling for over the 15 years, and look at me, man. Because I never fully went, I never fully became, like a crackhead on the street, I was the crackhead that was crazy white people type shit, I'm a nutcase. I'm thankful for Jesus, man. I would probably I'd be dead if it wasn't for God, man. That's why I preach about him so much. That's why I talk about Jesus so much. All my music that I've written, I have down is all about Jesus. That's another reason why I haven't really also, it took a minute. It's been taking me a minute to wanting to put that music out there, because of what I speak about. And, it's so, people, listen, man, when you start believing in Jesus and you start telling everybody you love Jesus, people switch up on you. Everybody switches up on you. Everyone. My grandma stopped talking to me. You hear me? My grandma, my Polish grandma, stopped talking to me because of me believing in Jesus, because I talk about Jesus so much. And what's funny is, it's crazy because they have Jesus all over the house. They have crosses, everything. You know what I mean? They're traditional Polish. You know what I mean? We've always went to church and stuff. It doesn't make any sense to me. But as soon as I tell them that I'm making music for Jesus and, you know what I mean, I love Jesus, and I stopped doing that bad lifestyle. I stopped living that lifestyle. But what's stupid is they already, when I was young, right? Before I even got into all that stuff, my family was already doing that stuff, right? And I was already put into that. I was already, everybody already assumed I was like that. And so I was like, fuck it. And then I ended up hanging out with that crew. So I learned you end up becoming what people put in your head, man. That's why it's so important to keep that's why my kids are going on the boat. That's why that's sounded weird when I did that. When I shook my head. But that's why I'm homeschooling my kids. That's why I asked Margarita if she would live on the boat with me and travel, sail around the world, even if we're poor. She said, yeah, she'd rather be poor on the boat with me and homeschool our children and be together, travel in the world, than deal with society. And that's what we're doing in a sense. And we're going to record it, and do testimony for Jesus. And, I'm hoping to put my music out there, meet people. I don't have money for all that equipment, I was going to buy equipment with the money I have that I've worked so hard for, but it's going towards the boat for me and my family. I didn't just risk my life to make music. When that's not really who I am. I found that gift when I took time for myself, because God told me to. But he wants me to chase joy. He wants me to be what I always wanted to be. My true self, which is a weatherman. I always wanted to be a weatherman. And with YouTube and my computer knowledge, my Linux background and my IT background, and everything that I've done, and it all plays. It's funny how God does it. God will use everything that you've ever done in your past, and he'll use it for his purpose. It's insane. And that's what makes me feel so good. That's why I preach about him as well so much, because I feel so good about who I am because of him. He was able to use all these things. I don't feel wasted. You get what I'm saying? I don't feel useless like my family made me feel. My dad or my mom never gave me that sense of feeling like I could be somebody or be something. It was always me chasing something. And it wasn't really me chasing some, but then the whole time it was me answering God's call without knowing that I'm supposed to be following Jesus. I'm supposed to be answering God's call that way. That's why I say it's grace. It's not, you don't find Jesus. I hate when people say, oh, you found Jesus. Don't listen to those people. They're stupid. They're just saying that because they want to make you feel stupid, because they don't know nothing. Those people don't know anything anyways. Don't listen to them. Please don't. Please don't. You're not going to go nowhere if you listen to those type of people, because you're not listening to your heart. You're not listening to yourself. God, listen, the Bible's in your heart. God already instilled the word in your heart. The Bible clearly says so. Jesus clearly spoken word said that everybody has the Bible instilled in their heart. That's why kids are automatically saved. They go to heaven. They already know right from wrong. But the evil one will teach you, all these stupid religions and traditions and codes at these families and gangs. It doesn't matter what ethic you follow, what, ethnicity you are, or code you follow, or ethic you follow. It doesn't, none of that stuff matters, man, when you don't love. God says that. God says faith without works is dead if you don't love. You gotta work. You gotta work and help people. God works every day to keep us fed and keep us nourished, you know what I mean? And he does it simply because he wants to, because he loves us. Even all the other stuff, all the other worlds and universes intelligence he's created, he provides for them as well. But the Bible clearly teaches us that we're his favorite, and that's why we're always protected, and that's also why we're also tested, and that's why we suffer for Jesus' name, because we understand that, we know that as a true believer of the spirit of love. Because Jesus is the spirit of love. Jesus is the pure embodiment, the pure symbology. He's the essence of what holds us all together, our very bodies together, our bodies together. Without him, we wouldn't even be able to have a relationship with one another, a female, male, or, have a family. Our physical bodies in general wouldn't, be the universe, with the body, the whole universe as a body, as a whole is held together by God's love, by Jesus himself. God created the whole universe through Jesus. Without Jesus, there's nothing. Period. That's why John, in the very beginning of the chapter that we're going to be finishing, hopefully, today, since we're not doing it, it's a rainy day. I'm not going to be doing anything out there. Most likely we're going to finish today. That's what I'm going to do. It's what I like to do in these days, is read books. I like to light candles, hunker down, you know what I mean? Rest. Take time for myself. Spend time with my family, stoke a fire type thing, maybe watch a movie, but I'm alone. That's why I spend so much time with the Lord as well. And what's funny is the evil one will also use family, will use people against you, that time not with him. That's why it's so important to cultivate, a good foundation with your family out of spirit of love, you want to lead your children to have you want to lead them to want to have an interest in God, not cram it down their throat. And most of the people that say that the shit's been crammed down their throat anyways, they're lying. That's just something they've heard from somebody else, or just saying that and justifying it for you to stop talking about Jesus, because they don't want to deal with the truth. You know that, I know it, they know that. It's just keep on talking about the truth, man. Alright? I'm gonna go wash my hands, and I need to eat breakfast. All I've had was coffee in me. I gotta get some food. We're gonna smoke, read, do computer stuff all day, Bible stuff all day. I gotta get stuff loaded, programs. I want to get games downloaded too, I'm not always serious 24/7, I do like to enjoy myself. But there's a time when to joke around, there's a time when to be serious too as well. And I'm also learning Bill as well. I just met Bill, it's been almost 2 weeks now, going on the second week. I mentioned in another video, his language, you know what I mean? Because we're born in such a different era, it's hard to understand what he is saying. Like, the other day he said that they used to go droning. And I'm like, drones? I'm thinking of drones flying around, you know what I mean? He's like, no, he's like, we used to go breaking cars. I'm like, what do you mean? They call that droning? He's like, yeah. He's like, we didn't come up with that term. The police called it that. He said they used to call it on the TV. He said they used to call it all those damn hooligans gone droning again. I'm like, what? I was so confused. All because of a word. That's why I say words are meaningless unless you understand the intention behind them. And God, actually, if you read the Tower of Babel, he confused people's language We all spoke one language on purpose. If you read the story, which, if you go find it yourself, he confused and switched up our languages on purpose. And there's a reason for it. You got to read why. Which we'll not talk about it today, but we will. But when I was with Margarita, it could be really frustrating, not being able to communicate with the person that I love so dearly, and it hurt. That's why I put so much effort into understanding her language and her heritage, and taking her to places that were, made her feel at home, like Mexican Town in Detroit, when she was here and with me. And, it hurts not being able to see her. And, I'm working really, really hard to, make this work for us. We're in two different countries, and, it's been a while since I've seen her, people, people lose interest too and stuff, in the situation that happened, which I explained in other videos, it's been tough, and I gotta hurry up and get this woman in my life, man. So I need you guys to subscribe, hit that button, please. She knows what it is I'm doing, but she doesn't know everything, it's kind of a surprise in a sense, I messaged her, I'm waiting for a reply, she doesn't know the YouTube unless she, since I've talked to her, this YouTube's brand new, I only have 30 subscribers, help me surprise her, knowing her though, she's already looked and seen the YouTube, so, I'm waiting for her to be like, what the fuck, the videos and stuff, she reposted when we were together, and stuff, but like I said, we got torn apart, because of these families, and she's going through a lot, she doesn't think that we're going to be able to get this YouTube together like we wanted. She doesn't believe that, she believes, she has these families thinking, have her thinking that, her dreams aren't ever going to come alive. And I won't allow it. It's not going to happen. I won't allow it. So this is why I started the channel without her help. I was going to wait until she got back. Because we started it together already, we were already making videos. I have videos that we started editing that we didn't even get to finish, and I won't post them. I can't post them without her. Everything just got, we just got torn apart, and it sucks because we were torn apart by man-made laws. Simply because, she was from a different country and I'm a different country. And these families, the job that she has, the job took her away from us. Took us apart. Her job is what's keeping us from being together. Even if, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have the money. I can't follow her. You know what I mean? I could be with her if I had tons of millions of dollars. I could just follow her. You know what I mean? Wherever she goes, and just, you know what I mean? But I don't have that kind of money. I'm not rich like that. And even if I became rich, I wouldn't do that. I would simply wait for her to finish her job, and that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for her to finish the contract. It's almost up. That's also why I'm such on Grandma, and I'm so excited to get this going. Because I got to have the boat ready for us. She's got to. I got to be able to provide documents to prove that she is able to stay here and make more than $30,000 a year, which I mentioned in another video. And these videos, I'm not editing them either. They're genuine. They're just right off the top of the head, because that's why I called it Life-Stories-Perspectives, because I'm letting you guys into my life. So when I learn all these things, and how the system works, which I know a lot of it already, but I'm going to be making videos and showing you guys why they do these things, and what, the bad things about it and the good things, and what we should, what we should do about it. And I know there's going to be many things that I'm not even going to be able to answer. I'm not going to know what to do about these things, and I'm going to be reaching out for help. I'm going to be asking people that have experience in these immigration laws, and these things that are happening to these women, which you don't know if you just come upon this video. You have to go back to the other videos of mine to understand what that's happening to these women. That I'm in love with one of them. You know, that I proposed to, and she said yes. You know, I gotta do this. God's telling me to do this. So that's what I do every day. You know. But we're about to eat, and I gotta eat. I'm hungry. Mentora, baby girl. She was by my foot. She's getting chunky, man. She doubled in size already. And her fur is starting to puff out because it's getting soft. And I cleaned her nose this morning. She don't have no crusties in her nose no more. Hey, baby girl. Hi. I love you, Mentora. She's so cute. I love her. I love her. I love her. Hey, baby. Hi. She's getting chunky, man. You're getting chunky, girl. You're getting chunky. Yeah. I know, girl. Yeah. It's good, though. I'm happy. She's gonna be good. She's gonna make it. I love her little, white fucking thing right here. It's cute because you can kind of curl it. I love it. I see how it goes up. It's so amazing. And what's funny too is the sides do it too. She has like a mustache or a beard in a sense. She's got a mane. It's gonna grow. That's why I'm happy she has long hair. I'm gonna let it puff out. I'll probably cut it so she has a mane, just to mess with her. She's probably gonna hate me. You okay? Yeah, she's still a little rough around the edges. She's still a little sick. That stuff was bad, man. Whatever they had was killing them. They killed all of them. But her, it got me sick. I still kind of recovering from it too. My eyes were crusty. I woke up with my eyes crusty. I was under the weather for 2, 3 days. Also why I've been sleeping so much. Which, I mentioned. I took a shitload of fucking vitamin C. A lot of it. Which I'm about to make some more coffee. I gotta drink a thing of water. I haven't drank any water yet. That's a good idea. I gotta do dishes today. I'm about to eat a small bowl of cereal. You guys don't mind Grace? I haven't eaten it yet. I need to get. I'm hoping some stuff needs to sell today, man. But if not, this is what we're eating today. Cat has food today. I have food today. I might try to come up with a few bucks to go get some noodles or something because eating cereal all day is gonna burn out. I'm gonna burn out. I got peanut butter and jelly, so I might just get some bread again. Especially, on the boat, I'm not gonna eat all that stuff, like fresh bread all the time. I'm only gonna be able to get that stuff when I'm in port. So, I like eating that stuff every day too. So that's why I get it so much now, because I'm not gonna have it later. You only live once, so I enjoy it now. She's hungry again, which she already ate, but I'm gonna give her some milk. I know, girl. You don't need food. You already ate. You're already fat. You're already fat, girl. Here. Here's some milk. Here you go. Just give me some milk. She likes it. She likes the milk. Oh, shit. I'll keep her quiet. And it's got fat in it, so I'll fill her up, Force her to drink food too. She don't drink as much water as you would think. See? why I gave her that. If I would have gave her hard food, she wouldn't just ate the food. But she needs fluids, that's why I give her the milk. Now she's throwing up. Because it makes you nauseous, same with me. I have stomach problems too. When I drink fluids, it makes me nauseous in the morning. But she needs it. I think I'm gonna smoke her out today. She still feels rough. You can tell, like in the morning, she'd still be shaking a little bit. And she still worries me a little bit too, because the other cats that died on me, they were the same litter as her, and they were twice her size, and I had 2 of them die on me twice her size. But they were also wheezing though. She isn't wheezing. The infection really just attacked her eyes and her nose. It didn't get down into her lungs yet. She was fortunate. All the other cats, it got down to their lungs, and that's why they died. That's why I had to give them CPR. So it's fucked up. Which one of them fucking... The lungs were so bad, and like the lungs were blood clotted, and fucking when I blew in the nose and fucking pushed down on its stomach, it fucking... When I took my lips off the cat's face and I pushed on its stomach, it fucking sprayed out. And I didn't even push hard. It like squirted out a little bit, and like chunky ass, phlegm and blood from its lungs, and went out landing on my lip. Oh my god, I almost threw up. I'm gonna eat one more little handful. Actually, I'm gonna eat some of these honey smacks. I've had these honey smacks since last week, actually. I don't think they're doing good. I'm about to try them. Nope, we're good. I'm gonna eat some honey smacks. I gotta eat them up. I'm not a big fan of them, but, they're not bad. Cereals are the best thing in the boat. I'm going to be eating a lot of cereals. That's another thing too, is I gotta find a good vacuum sealer. It's mandatory I find a vacuum sealer, a good one. One that's gonna fit on my boat and be convenient, like on the table. So I was gonna buy one now, but it would be stupid for me to buy one now. I gotta buy one once I get the boat and see where it's gonna be, because I want to the vacuum sealer, I want to make a station where I can bag everything and prep everything quickly. Everything's gonna be stationary. I don't want to have to pull the stuff out all the time, so I gotta make everything like a prep station in a sense. A kitchen, a galley. And I gotta make a work area too. I gotta have a little workbench in my boat as well. And I want a bathtub as well. I'm asking a lot. A real skipper would tell me I'm not a true skipper. They'll tell you all you need is a bucket to poop in. But I'm gonna have family on there, and I'm gonna have my wife on there, my future wife. It's mandatory I have these things. They're not gonna want it. It's not gonna be an enjoyable, livable experience if I don't have these amenities, And these amenities are gonna be basic anyways. They're gonna be like ghetto rig. You know what I mean? They're gonna be nice. I know what I'm doing, But they're still gonna be very basic compared to what you would have in a home. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be limited. And the only reason why I proposed to Margarita, because she was the first woman to realize this and understand this and be okay with it and willing to still marry me and do this with me. A lot of it too is because it kind of goes in hand with how she, her philosophy, her life, what she's experienced and what she wants to do with her life and what she's been doing. This woman has way more experience in culture than I do. She's put more effort into it. I've gotten into it more recently, the past, decade. Before I got in trouble. Right before I got in trouble, I was already on the right path. I just, going about it in the wrong way. But her, she's never been in trouble. She's she speaks 3 languages. French and Spanish, you know what I mean? Like, come on. And she's beautiful and a woman and say yes to me. I mean, I know I'm not bad looking, but I'm not all that intelligent either. I'm hard-headed in a sense, that's what I mean, I'm stubborn. And for a woman to be able to, understand that and be still willing to commit to a relationship and be aboard a vessel, a boat that can sink, and still be confident that the boat ain't gonna sink, with me, and her, under its, under supervision, our supervision, that's a keeper. I gotta figure it out. And she isn't like, I didn't go fucking, I'm not one of those fucking weird ass guys you see on TV where they fucking pay money to have this woman come from overseas because they can't get nobody, you know what I mean? That's not who I am. That's not what this is. It's not fucking 90 Day Fiance fucking skit type bullshit. That type of shit. We really fell in love, This is a really cultured, this is a real culture traveled woman that's been around the world. She's sophisticated. So. But this is, the video is freezing up, so I'm gonna let you guys go and upload it.